What's up guys, I hope you're having a great day right now, but in today's video, I'm going to be covering some box fighting tips and strategies that you should be utilizing in order to win more of your box fights. Now I've made a video like this in the past, but since then a lot about box fighting has advanced, and pretty much every fight you get into will now end in a box fight, so it's crucial that you become a pro at it. Other than that, if you liked the video at any point, feel free to drop a like, it really helps support my channel. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, it's free and it also supports me a lot. But other than that, thanks and enjoy the video.
Left the tongue stain, let my what hang, falling short breath, got my lungs curved, I'm a nuisance.
Now before going into any tips for box fighting, it's important to know that the main goal of the box fight is to either kill or damage your opponent. Too often players try to do a fast or flashy edit, and where they lose focus of playing angles and hitting hard damage shots. Even if you have to slow down your play style, it's more valuable to hit a hard damage shot while being precise, rather than being sloppy and fast. Focusing on hitting hard damage shots will greatly benefit you in the long run when trying to kill your opponent. Another important aspect of box fighting is always covering yourself. Whenever you drop down on a stair or try to replace a ceiling, building just a few walls or pieces to protect you from being third party can make the difference between you winning and losing the box fight. Either way, if you kill your opponent, your mats will be replenished, so you don't have to worry about that. Either way, you should do it no matter what situation you're in. Covering yourself also includes resetting your edits as soon as you damage your opponent, and for this you may want to optimize your editing binds, which I've talked about in the past. Leaving your edits open for too long will leave you vulnerable to your opponent firing back and hitting hard shots, which is something you want to avoid. The next important aspect of box fighting is making effective edits that work consistently in order to outplay your opponents. Most of these edits I would recommend give you a right hand peek advantage over your opponent, in which you're able to damage them without them being able to see you. This includes the top 3 corners of your wall, the top row of your wall, a reverse stair when trying to take a wall, a spiral staircase in your box when your opponent's trying to replace your stair, cone edits, and any other edit that will give you a right hand peek advantage. Another important feature of box fighting that's become prevalent as of late is pre-firing. Pre-firing is whenever you aim at a spot where your opponent is going to edit or going to peek, and this can give you the first shot advantage over your opponent. Pre-firing will take more time to master as it's usually based off instinct, but after you perfect it, it can give you an advantage in a lot of your fights. The last thing I'm going to cover are some useful exploits and phasing tricks for box fighting, but unlike in the past, these tricks have become somewhat out of date because most of them take too long to perform. The only ones that are pretty much important anymore are the stair jump into the box, where you run against a wall and jump as you swing your pickaxe in order to push yourself through the wall with your stair, and then putting the stair in your box, phasing it to where you can still shoot through your stair. In the current state of box fighting, where everything is super sped up to where the 10th of the second matters of whether or not your opponent's going to get off heals or not, these tricks still remain important because of how little time they take to perform and how useful they are for how easy they are to set up. That's pretty much all I have to say about box fighting in this current meta. Right now it's really much based about who can hit the hardest shots, so it's not always about playing fast and flashy, but rather about playing angles and trying to hit hard damage shots. If you enjoyed the video at any point, please drop a like. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to try to stay more consistent with my uploads. But other than that, have a great day and see you guys in the next one. Peace.